What's going on, guys? One, love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night, Lemos versus Jandiroba. Predictions breakdown here, guys, real fast. Gonna fly through this. 11 fights in the card. Back in the UFC Apex. Slightly a little late with this. Usually I get a little earlier, but been kind of busy here, right? So I'm doing the best I can. At least I'm getting the fights out to you guys, right? Fly through this real quick. Before I get started, though, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all my face-off and prop place predictions. And you can also donate to my PayPal account there, guys, right? Fly through this real fast. First fight here, we got Mohammed Usman versus Thomas Peterson. Usman got the 5-inch reach here. Also has a wrestling base on him. Heavy-handed, pretty durable dude. Thomas Peterson here, wrestling base, will push forward, look to take you down. Will also land the strikes, but most of the time he uses striking to set up the takedowns. Pretty aggressive pushing forward, but it's slightly hittable though. I'm gonna go for Usman for this here, guys. I'm gonna say 50-50. Not confident in this play at all. I'm gonna say Usman by decision, and not confident, guys. All right. Next fight we got Luana Carolina versus Lucy Pandonova. Luna has improved a lot, man. Takedown defense has gotten better. Mix up the striking, a Muay Thai kind of base on her. Pick her shots, in and out movement. Lucy has an in and out movement also, but can get taken down. Not much improvement from her. I'm gonna go with Carolina here. I'm gonna say Carolina by decision, guys, and not confidence. Like I mentioned about the women fights, you know, it's also the guy fights too. It can be up and down. You know, it can go to either direction. I pick Luna, then Lucy win. I pick Lucy and Luna win. You know, you get it, right? So, but I'm going for Carolina here by decision, guys. Not confident. Next fighter, we got Loik Radzhabov versus Choi Doo-ho. Loik here, well-rounded guy, good on the ground, pack power, but he can gas out though, especially when he pushes really hard in the first and doesn't get the finish. Can gas out into the second round. He will look for the takedown. As I say, he's an experienced guy. This guy's pretty skilled and pack a lot of power in the punches, man. Also can get taken down though, but he scrambled back up to his foot. His opponent here, Trey. Trey is has a good 3-inch reach here. He's gonna have the better cardio here. Defense is not bad, but can get touched up at times. You know, use a lot of movement in the cage there, switch his stance, kind of throw you off with his movement a little bit. But a lot of backpedaling a little bit, it depends on who he's fighting. He will look to take you down. We'll also look for the submission here. It's a tough one here, guys. You know, I can see Trey, usually in Trey fights, you know, usually give guys a little issues with the movement and kind of throw them off the game. Can he do that with Loik? I don't know, man. There's a possibility, but as I said, Loik, you know, he pack a lot of power, smaller cage. I'm gonna go with Loik here. I'm gonna say Loik by decision, guys, and I'm not confident here, guys. All right, Loik. I know I pronounced that wrong. Next fight here, guys, we got Miranda Maverick versus Barboza. Flying to the notes here, guys. Flying to the notes. Maverick here is well-rounded. We'll mix it up. We look for the takedown, look to wrestle. Has improved. We'll also look for the submission. Her opponent here, Donna, I think I pronounced that right. Is it? I'm gonna say Barboza. Barboza is BJJ black belt. We'll look for the submission on you. She would throw the hands too. Her striking doesn't look too bad. She also beat Karine Silva earlier in her career here, you know, back in 2019. She beat Karine Silva, which Karine Silva is on a pretty good run right now. But with Barboza though, Barboza will, I notice that she will gas out, especially when she push a little hard to try to finish you or try to submit you. But I'm gonna go with Maverick, man. I think this is a short notice for Barboza also. I think it's supposed to be, I could be wrong about that. It's supposed to be Tracy Cortez, right? That's right, because you fought the other card there, right? So, so I'm gonna go with Maverick. I'm gonna say Maverick by decision, guys. Yeah, I say 60% Maverick. Like I said, with women fights, just gotta be careful with it, you know. But I must say 60% Maverick, Maverick by decision. Okay. Next fight here, we got Brian Kelleher versus Cody Gibson. Kelleher is a very well-rounded dude, man. He's a veteran, heavy-handed. We look for submissions, but starting to be not too durable, especially he can get submitted. Come off of neck surgery, but I don't think it was a well, every single neck surgery or whatever neck surgery is, or spine surgery is not that good, man. So regardless of what it is, but I think they did some cleaning up in his neck or something like that. He lost to Cody Garbrandt his last fight, so if he lose to Cody Gibson, we losing to 2 Codys back to back, which doesn't look good, right? His opponent here, Cody Gibson, has a 4-inch of height, 7-inch of reach, which is friggin' massive, dude. Well-rounded, was in the UFC way back in 2014. One thing about Cody Gibson, man, yeah, man, he tends to slow down. You know, first round he looks kind of okay, then he slows down and, like, you know, just doesn't look good in second and third. Like, he kind of breaks under pressure or something like that. He just doesn't look too good. He gets tired, gasses out. Doesn't carry his pace too well. Doesn't carry a good pace, man. And if Kelleher gets off on him, man, I tell you, Brian Kelleher, man, you know, he lost. You know, the fights he's losing. You know, Cody Garbrandt is pretty quick at punches. You know, not as durable Cody is. Not, you know, Mara Batista is upcoming, and Umar Nurmagomedov. It's freaking, it's a good fighter, man. That guy is a good super prospect. He can be champion. So I mean, losing to those guys is not really a big deal, right? But if Kelleher gets off, get takedown, does make it a dogfight, you know, aggressive forward, he can beat Cody, man. I'm gonna give Brian Kelleher a shot here, man. I'm gonna say Brian Kelleher by decision, but definitely not confident in this play at all, guys. All right. Next fight here, we got Hyder Amil versus Jong Yong Lee. What I say from Amil, man, very explosive, relentless with the wrestling. He can get taken down, but he will grind. He will grind. He will also let his hands go. Aggressive, scrambling. He scrambled well. Striking is not bad. Aggressive forward pressure. We look to take you out. You know, we're mixed up well, right? His opponent here, Lee. Lee's aggressive, can get taken down, has a 3-inch reach though, and he wants to strike. You know, this guy has power, he's quick at the movement. Yeah, this fight is pretty even to me, man, which a lot of the fights on this card should be even. I'm gonna go with Amil though. I'm gonna give Amil a shot here. I'm gonna say Amil. I'm gonna say Amil by Hyder Amil by decision, guys. All right. Next fight we got Doo-ho Choi versus Bilalego. It's the next tough one here, man. Doo-ho Choi actually looks different. You know, he has improved since the Charles Jourdain. Took some time off, came back. Even though with Kyle Nelson, he went to a draw because he headbutted Nelson. So that's why he lost the fight. They took a point. If he didn't do that, then Choi would have won the fight. Choi, heavy striker, speed, power. He will fade though, but what I see from Nelson fight, he has been working on that. Takedown defense has gotten better too. He manages cardio better, so he has improved since the time off, and looked good against Nelson, man. Just he basically won, but you know he moved his head downwards and headbutt, so they took a point for that. Against Bilalego though, Bilalego gonna have a 3-inch reach, moves well, but can get caught. Doesn't pack power, but, you know, good volume though, but you know, and he will look to grapple. This fight here is a tricky one because speed from Choi, man, and Choi footwork, movement, timing, and what he look against Kyle Nelson, he looked real good, man. Bill is a good fighter too, but speed advantage from Choi and just the countering, and he's just if Choi wasn't had that speed on him and the movement, then maybe, but it's kind of I don't see how Bill gonna win. You know what I mean? It's and from last fight with Nelson, Bill was getting caught, and Bill does get caught in his fights, even though his movement is there, but sometimes he doesn't move his head. You know, and sometimes he does move his head. It just depends, and he can get caught. You know, I'm gonna go with Choi. I'm gonna say Doo-ho Choi by KO TKO guys in second round. I'm not confident though, 50-50. Right? Like I said, Bill could go for takedowns, but like I see from Choi has improved. All right, so Choi by KO TKO second round, guys. Not confident. A lot of these fights I'm not confident in at all, guys. These are very tight, close fight, and the matchups on this card is pretty good. You know, a lot of people may see this card and go, "Oh man, this card looks sucky. It's no good." Once you start to break it down and watch all the fights, you see how the matchups are awesome matchups, man. Even from Mohammed Usman to Thomas Peterson, even though it's like, you know, a kind of lower fight, but still a good matchup. Carolina and Lucy, all the matchups here are the match these fights are very, very well, man. It's pretty much, it's hard to decide. This is a tough card. It's hard to come up with a, you know, with a conclusion like the winner here, you know, because the fight's so similar, and it's like, yeah, man, it's like there's like little holes in each guy. You know, maybe one guy may not be so good on stopping takedowns, but it's better at the striking. Yeah, you know, so, and then, you know, so it's kind of even here, guys. Next fighter, we got Cody Durden, got next Cody on the card, versus Bruno Silva. Cody Durden, slick with the hands, well-rounded, have a wrestling base in him, would push, grind with the wrestling, scramble well, but will fall into submissions, man. And he can get caught, get dazed, and get submitted. You know, I believe he got submitted maybe like 4 times. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but that sounds about right. I believe he got submitted 4 times. Yep. And he usually get caught, you get dazed, and you get submitted. His opponent here is Silva. Bruno Silva is a dog, and Cody's a dog too. But Silva is freaking quick. He mixes it up well with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on the ground. You know, that's the thing about this fight, is that Silva has the ground game. Cody has the ground game too, but I feel Silva ground game is a little more better, and a little more you know, more risk. You know, because of submissions, and Durden usually get caught in submissions, and then again Silva packed power and quick with the movement, and he usually finds the submissions. But I'm liking Silva here. I'm gonna say Silva by submission in the second round, guys, and I'm not confident because, like I said, Cody is a dog and a good fighter too. So these matchups are awesome, man. Next fighter, we got Kurt Holobaugh versus Cannonier Sky. Oh man, I know I mispronounced that, man. It is what it is, though. We're going to still roll with it, though. Kurt, well-rounded. Can get taken down. We look for the submissions. When he's on, but he's usually on with guys that are not kind of flat-footed. They don't really move around too well. When the guy has in and out movement, and lateral, and popping in and out, and jabbing, and switching stance, he don't do too well. That's why with Trey Algin, he ain't do too well with Trey, because Trey usually slow the fight down and then make you like second guess your movements because he's moving a lot. And when you have guys that with footwork like that, it makes it harder for you to touch them or figure out them, you know, because you are flat and he's moving. So it's like, damn, man, where's this guy going now? He's going that way. But the reason why you can't keep up because you're not in rhythm with him, because all are rhythm with the footwork and the movement, right? Yes, that's why the fight starts standing up, and depending on the range, distance, and timing on your movement, it can dictate, you know, the outcome of the fight, you know. But then again, it also has to do with also more aspects as far as the defense and for takedowns. You can stop takedowns. Even though you're moving like that, you should be able to stop takedowns because you're bouncing and you're in and out. So you should, you know, be able to sprawl quickly. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that, especially depending on the cage too, the size of the cage too, you know. And also, most importantly, your cardio to keep up that pace, and Trey can keep it up. Kanan here, this guy here is pretty flat-footed, man. And the defense to me doesn't look good. I mean, he will come in there and let his hands go, but his chin is up, head don't move, he's flat, kind of stiff at the movement, but he has a submission game and will look for takedowns. But Kurt is a BJJ black belt also, but this guy is pretty good on the ground. If Kanan fight the way how he fights here, flat-footed like that, I could see Kurt pulling off a win here. It'd be kind of similar to when Kurt fought Austin Hubbard. You know, Austin Hubbard doesn't really move as much. He's there in front of you, you know. And Kanan does the same thing. He's just there in front of you. I'm liking Kurt here. I'm going to say Kurt by submission. The second round, guys. But I'm not confident because Kenan, he could push takedowns, and if he's able to get Kurt down, you know, even though he doesn't, I mean, if he's able to get Kurt down, you know, but Kenan doesn't really, from what I've seen, he doesn't really wrestle like that, but he can still get the takedowns. But he more will just walk you down, you know, flat, you know, heels and toes flat, and just coming with punches. The chin is there, and it's like he's just there to get hit. You know, Kurt is a veteran, and you should be able to can, you know, if you watch footages, you're like, oh man, this guy's just straightforward, man, straight line. You know, you should be able to can come up with a game plan for that, right? So I'm like, you know, Kurt for the win here. Kurt by submission, second round. Next fight here, guys, we got Steve Garcia versus Cheng Wo Choi. All right. I'll just remix it there, guys. Steve Garcia here. Steve Garcia has improved, man, especially from his last fight there when he got knocked out by Machete. You know, counter him coming in, which, you know, I still see him do that a little bit, but not as bad. You know, he was lunging. You know, he's like very aggressive guy, a lot of forward pressure. And sometimes his chin is up, but he's a dog though, man. Garcia's a dog, man. He will get hurt, but he will recover. He keep the pace on you. He will take you down. He will find a way to win. This guy's a dog, and he's an experienced fighter. He fight back in the days. He fought Chepi in LFA. Who was he fight? He fought Ricky Torsos. Is that the right Ricky? Yeah, even though Ricky Torsos beat him though, but who is it for? Desmond Torres, Alan Cruz, Ronnie Lawrence. Yeah, Garcia though is hittable, but Choi is also hittable also. But Choi is fast. He's a heavy hitter. He's quick. But Garcia though is, I believe Garcia, he throws in volumes, a lot of volume from when he starts to throw, he throws, and he pack power too. May pack a little more power than Choi, but Choi is quicker, and for me, speed produces power. But both guys can get hurt, but I feel that the athleticism is more on Choi's side, the in and out movements, the counters. It's a tough one here, man, but Choi can get taken down though, and Choi will slow down as the fight go on. Does Choi have the dog in him? Yeah, he does, but I feel Garcia has more of a dog in him. You know, it's I mean, Garcia fought guys like Choi before, and he got knocked out by Machete, which kind of similar to counter. I'm gonna go with Garcia, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna give Garcia a shot. I'm gonna say Garcia by KO in the second round, guys. Yeah, I mean that's what I feel. I mean, I could be wrong there. But we go with that. Garcia by KO in the second round. Next fight here, we got Amanda Lumos versus Verna Jandiroba. This is the main fight on the card here. Lumos here, well-rounded. Can get taken down, but I must say she has improved on takedown defense. Can get submitted too, but she has improved. Decent striking, actually pretty good striking. Quick, powerful, aggressive countering. Heavy-handed, man. She looks pretty good with the striking, man. They're in and out, very elusive. Switch stance, very aggressive and heavy, like pack power on it. Like when she touches you, you go down. Vern, on the other hand, is on the slower side. Striking is kind of stiff. You can see it. It's very telegraphed, but she still throws it out there. Will drop for the leg, go for the takedowns, kind of tie up your legs there. Put you against your cage, trying to take you down from there. BJJ Black Belt will look for submissions. 5-round fight though. Yeah, Verna could win this fight, but the speed advantage, man, and the footwork from Lumos, Lumos movement. Like I said, the fight started standing up, and I give a shout out to one of the subscribers that mentioned that Rose would have won that fight. You know, people will leave comments. You know, leave your picks down below, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I want you guys to leave your picks down below. I mean, there's no ego here. You know, you can get fights wrong, get fights right. You know, it's just part of the game, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no ego. It's all love at the end of the day. Yeah, so this example from Rose when she fought her last fight there, right? You know, the movement, which I knew this too, but I thought that her opponent, you know, Tracy, would have done a little better because of the wrestling. From what I see from Tracy, some fights she would push the wrestling a little better. I thought she probably could have control a little better with that, but she didn't really do that. If it was a just a stand-up fight, of course, Rose all day, the movement and time and precision. But I thought she could have done better with that. And then also Rose, you know, moving up, you know. But it is what it is, though. But hats off to the guy that said, you know, Rose, you know, would have won, which is good. So leave your picks down below too, guys. It's all over the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lumas here. Movement, timing. But don't get it twisted though, you know, the smaller cage. Verna could tie her up and get a submission. That's her way to victory, is to pull off a submission. But she gotta have to slow her down, man. She gonna have to slow her down, and her striking, I don't feel, can slow her down with that striking that she's coming with. You know, Lumas is a way better striker. You know, Verna got to slow her down, man. The speed is not there. The footwork ain't there either. Footwork dictate everything, guys. If you have the footwork, it takes you everywhere, but with the footwork, you gotta be able to kind of hold it though and carry the fight. And I feel Lumas can, and I feel Lumas' take on defense has gotten better, and everything, her timing, speed, everything has gotten better, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lumas. I'm gonna say Lumas by decision, guys. Because Verna's pretty tough. I'm not confident 50-50 because the submission is still there, man. Don't cut out Verna, man. It's just she still catch you with something. Believe me. All right, guys, so a quick look at the odds here. We got some crazy odds, or we got some even fights here. Crazy odds. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Crazy odds. Hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, let's see what we're working with here. What we're working with. Show them what you're working with. Let's get it, man. Let me see here, man. Usman, even. Oh, man. Damn, a lot of these fights are even, huh? Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. Peterson can win, as well as Usman can win. I said Peterson can push your wrestling, but Usman is a wrestler too. But smaller cage, you know, Peterson put him against the cage, tie him up. You know, you just never know, man. Bigger dudes, you know, even fight. I'm fine with that. Carolina and Pendanova, even fight. No problem with that too, man. Loik and Trojan, even fight. Man, a lot of these fights are even. Trey is slight on the dog here, but on some sides there. But no problem with that. Maverick and Barboza. Maverick 200 and something. I feel Maverick should be able to win this fight, man. You know, her experience, you know, face tough competition. You know, should be can keep it up here, just as long as you don't get caught with a submission, right? Kelleher and Cody Gibson. Damn, I got Cody Gibson at 200. I disagree with that. This one I disagree with, because Kelleher, yeah, he lost, but he's losing to top competition. And if Kelleher, you know, comes in there and his head is together, and you know, he come to fight, and you know, a very experienced guy can give Cody a problem. Cody will drop the ball. You know, yeah, he would drop the ball, man. So this right here, I disagree. I like Kelleher, but it is what it is. Play at your own risk, man. Where the rest of the fights are at? Oh, scramble up here. Amil and Lee. Oh, they got Lee as 180, 190. Interesting. I like Amil, but it is what it is, though. We'll see what happened with that one. Bilalego and Choi. They got Bilalego at 180. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, you see, Bilalego would mix it up, you know, and go for takedowns. But like I said, the time and the speed from Choi, movement, he's gotten better. Choi has gotten better from what I see from his last fight, man. So, I don't really, well, to me, it should be more even, but it is what it is. I like Choi, though. Bruno Silva and Cody Durden, even fight again. Damn, all these fights are friggin' even. Like I told you guys, this card here, the good matchups are perfectly put together. So Cannon and Kurt, they got Cannon as a little favorite. Yeah, I like Kurt, but like I said, it's slightly kind of even a little bit, but Cannon a little bit of slight favorite there. These fights are, this card is not They got this pretty right. They got this one kind of right, man. Choi versus Garcia, there even. Let me see, Garcia. Okay, Garcia is actually not a huge favorite, but okay. So they're liking Garcia. I think with Garcia, he can be a little more well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? Choi will just strike, and that's it. But Garcia will strike, get caught, then say, oh man, I gotta go for takedowns now, and then he will get the takedowns. Garcia will mix up more. That's why, you know. So yeah, I'm not like yeah, I don't mind the odds on this, but again, Choi is elusive, aggressive, athletic, you know, quick at the movement. The strikes are fast, man. The counters are quick. So I wouldn't be super confident in this one. Like I said, you know, Choi could catch Garcia like what Machete caught and knock him out. So I wouldn't be super confident in this at all, dudes. So be careful. I like Garcia, but it's 50-50. Vernon and Lumas. So we got Lumas as underdog. Interesting. And Vernon is a slight favorite, huh? But close. Like I said, all these fights are pretty close. The odds in here are not bad because the fights are pretty much kind of close to even, right? Yeah, man. I mean, that's not too bad. I really can't see anything too much. I mean, maybe Kelleher and Gibson probably is the only one, maybe. But that's about it right there, guys. Do it at your own risk, whatever you do. Have fun with it, you know. Yeah. So that's it right there, guys. You guys keep on kicking. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Check out the Patreon. I will drop the face-off right about now. Yep. Watch your face-off real quick and drop it. And that's it right there, guys. One love up to everybody. And